Accidents happen. When they happened before I knew about first aid herbs, I just slapped on a Band-Aid and hoped for the best. More serious injuries required a doctor's visit. Now I slap more on than a Band-Aid. I keep a supply of fabulous first aid herbs on hand for just such a surprise. Several times a week, I go to an exercise class that starts at 5 a.m. My friends and I each take turns driving in the early morning. I live in the country and my walkway from the house to the car is long and paved with uneven stones. At the end of the walkway, there are a few large uneven steps made out of these uneven stones. One morning, I was running late and failed to turn on the outside light. I ran down the walkway and across the steps, and you guessed it, I accidentally missed one and landed on my knee. I knew immediately that I had a problem and I would not be exercising that day. Instead of reaching for the Band-Aids, I reached for my special first aid herbs. Another time, I hurt myself in the yard. I was wearing tall rubber work boots. This time we were trying to separate the bull from the herd when I fell on my knee. Again, I knew a large bruise would be the result. So I acted quickly using my herbal knowledge. I first grabbed arnica to address the bruising and the muscle aches. I kept my leg elevated and used the arnica poultice for the first few hours. Then I replaced it with a second poultice of some other healing herbs. I changed this poultice every 4 to 6 hours the first night and then again the second night. It never bruised, although my knee did ache a bit for a couple more days. I was thrilled that there was very little visual evidence of the injury, and I was able to go back to my normal routine within a couple of days. The first poultice of arnica I used addressed the bruising, muscle pain, and body aches. The second poultice I applied stimulated healing. The wound healing herbal combination I used included comfrey leaf and root, marshmallow root, plantain leaf, and a pinch of cayenne. Comfrey is a cell proliferant, which means it supports cell division. Cell division is needed when tissue is healing or rebuilding. Marshmallow root stimulates healing and is a demulcent. Demulcent herbs soothe and calm anything it comes in contact with. Plantain leaf has a drawing action. In this case, I needed to draw out the debris embedded in my skin. Plantain also supports and encourages healing. Cayenne adds a bit of heat and brings blood to the injured area. It also is a great catalyst, helping the other herbs increase their effectiveness. What is a poultice? A poultice is made with either dry or fresh herbs. The herbs are moistened with a small amount of liquid, usually water, to make a mash. This mash is placed directly on the injured area. It is held in place with plastic wrap, then covered with a dish towel to hold in the heat. The poultice is left for about 20 to 30 minutes, or sometimes a few hours, depending on the situation. I hope next time that you have an injury, you reach for some herbs and make a poultice.